I'm Nisha.
Hi, I'm Tisha Shenkun.
Hello, I'm Satit.
And we are the 7th graders.
And today we proudly present you a fish-tastic story, Cats Ahoy! Written by Peter Bentley
and illustrated by Jim Field.
Please enjoy our show.
One night by the harbor, the church bell struck 10 when Alfonso the cat overheard 2 old men.
Did you hear?
Said the first.
There's a boat on the way, which will be in the harbor at first light of day. It's laden with haddock from rudder to bow. It's the biggest catch ever.
Alfonso thought,
wow!
Off shot Alfonso as swift as an arrow, through alleys and gardens and streets dark and narrow. He told every cat to prepare for a treat.
Follow me, and you'll get all the fish you can eat. There's a ship standing empty, a 3-masted clipper. Meet there at midnight, her name is the Kipper.
A little while later, 2 terrified dogs turned tail at the sight of a great gang of moths boarding the Kipper on soft, silent paws, with pistols and cutlasses clamped in their jaws. And then, while the townsfolk were tucked up and snoring, the Kipper weighed anchored and slipped from its mooring, and steered a straight course for the deep ocean blue, with Captain Alfonso and all of his crew.
The trawler boat skipper, Trelawney P. Greta, looked down with delight on his huge haul of haddock.
The biggest catch ever,
he thought with a smirk.
I'll be famous and wealthy and won't need to work.
But then, what was that? Greta peered through the mist. There was something close by, and that something just hissed.
He listened again, and there came a strange howling, a grim, ghoulish groaning, and a terrible yowling.
What's up?
Gasped the mate.
No idea,
yelled the skipper.
Then, ship ahoy! From the mist sailed the Kipper.
As she came close to the moon's eerie light, the fishermen shivered and trembled in fright.
For, as hard as they stared, not a soul could they see. That blood-curdling din, what on earth could it be?
Great caught fish!
Yelled Greta with quivering lip.
We're being attacked by
a ghost pirate ship.
In a panic, the fishermen fled up the deck, leaped into the lifeboat, and paddled like heck.
The cook, who had sneaked down below for a little snooze, was forced to abandon his trousers and shoes.
And once Greta's crew had rowed too far to hear, the voice of Alfonso cried,
"Okay, all clear."
One by one, furry faces popped up with great glee.
Hey, check out that haddock!
Fish-tastic!
Yo-wee!
And then,
said Alfonso,
two smugglers bade for a great fishy feast.
And the cats cried,
"Hooray!"
In a small sheltered cove out of sight of the town, the sea moths got haddock and danced on the sand. As the bright rays of dawn were beginning to gleam, they sang,
"Yo-ho-ho, and a carton of cream."
A day or 2 later, Trelawney P. Greta was telling of phantoms who'd stolen his haddock.
Their flag was 2 fish bones, I'm quite sure of that, with something that looks like a skull of a cat.
"A cat?"
said the townsfolk.
"A cat? Don't be daft. Who's heard of cat pirates?"
And everyone laughed.
Yet something had happened that was quite rather weird. Where were the cats? They had all disappeared.
They were gone for a week, a whole week without dinner. But when they came back, they were fatter, not thinner.
Some townsfolk began to add up 2 and 2 and question their cats. Were you there?
Was it you?
But the cats had all taken the most solemn vow just to look up and all sweetly answer,
"Me? How?"
And whatever their crimes, the townsfolk find to this day, whenever they question their monkeys,
that